Depression. Side effects may include thoughts of suicide, loss of appetite, changes in behavior, external bleeding, inability to focus, and even death. Life might seem like a checklist if you're doing the same thing each and every day, but if you're depressed, this might be more than a routine, but rather an effect of your depression. A fake smile is more common than you can possibly imagine. Most of us are so caught up in our own problems that we don't recognize that the people around us might be going through so much more. Depression can change your life entirely, but the long-term effect can change the lives of everyone around you. With depression also comes a lot of physical and mental changes within yourself. For example, sleeping. Sleeping patterns may vary depending on the feeling. Sometimes you want to sleep the entire day just to find an escape, and other days it might seem impossible to even be able to close your eyes without having that feeling and those thoughts just take over every single moment. The loss of appetite. Sometimes with everything going on, you forget to do the basic things that actually make a difference, like eating or sleeping. Those things contribute to the state of mind you're in and feed the negative thoughts that are constantly eating away at you. Isolation. Sometimes being all alone is the last thing you should do. I'm not saying run away from your feelings or bottle them up enough to just go out and fake a smile, but being inside all day and dwelling on the constant feeling of just sadness is not a healthy thing to do, and you'll find yourself feeling more alone than ever if you just stay inside and ignore, cut off, or just completely shut yourself away from everyone else. Death. This is probably depression's most extreme side effect, and more people than you think are actually committing suicide because they feel so hopeless and lost and unable to cope with life itself. Everyone goes through very depressing times in their lives, and if you're not eating, sleeping, and you're isolating yourself from everyone around you, that's ultimately contributing to the negative thoughts in your head, and you'll start to feel more hopeless and just unable to cope with the feeling around you. It's important to reach out and find coping mechanisms to help you deal with what you feel inside. Depression is not something to take lightly. It can affect your friends, family, and even complete strangers. If you're unsure on whether or not someone's crying out for help or crying out for attention, then it's better safe than sorry, because a human life should not be played with. You might as well get them help, because what if they were crying out for help and they chose to just take their life because they saw that no one cared? They saw that help was not available. It's better to just help them out while you can, because you never know when you might see them again. You never know if you will see them again. That's what I'm trying to urge people to understand, because I've lost someone very important to me because of suicide, and it's a feeling that never goes away, and you don't really live with it. It's just something that's there and you grow numb to it, but it honestly changes the lives of everyone around you. And those problems can be easily avoided if you just get them help, talk to them, find someone, anyone, just do something. Don't just sit there and watch them go through it. You can be there, you can help, you can be a resource that honestly benefits them in every possible way. And you might not even know it just by listening to them or talking to them or even asking them how they're doing can completely change what they choose to do. The constant nothingness can become very overwhelming, and not everyone can handle it, which is why it's important to be there for people, to reach out, and just not a lot of people are gonna come to you if they're feeling suicidal, if they're feeling sad. You have to reach out to them and let them know that they matter to you, that they're important to you, and you're there if they ever want to talk to you or just have someone to listen.